But in October of 59 BC, there are two new consuls that are, uh, you know, elected to the post. One is Caesar's soon-to-be father-in-law, Lucius Calpurnius Piso, and the other was Aulus Galbinus, who was a legate of Pompey. Now, even though Pompey and Crassus had kind of distanced themselves a little bit from Caesar because of his antics, they kind of like owed each other. So, he was secured for now. End of the year, before leaving office and going up to the north to start his eventual Gallic wars, the departing consuls give a speech. Caesar gives a speech. We don't have any records, but it's probably like, yes, I did my duty, I'm proud, I'm happy, like, I'm sure you guys are happy, please give me feedback or whatnot. And Bibulus actually appears at this moment for the first time in almost a year into public. And he wants to present himself, and he takes the oath of trying to declare that he did his duty and such. And he was then about to justify his actions as consul and opposition to Caesar when a tribune of the plebs used his veto and told Bibulus, you can't speak. And Bibulus was not allowed to speak. And
That's pretty
do you want to
funny.
know the name of this tribune of the plebs who did this? Publius Claudius Pulcher.
Yeah, the
The
other
same
guy that
guy
was,
who
yeah.
Bona Dea writes and snuck in as a woman to see the senatorial women of Rome
Well,
in
Julius
their
Caesar and him
festival.
have an interesting relationship. They're very similar in how they were like these kind of, what would you call it?
Caesar
Hipsters, I
was,
guess.
yeah, Caesar was the only man at that time in that entire Bona Dea festival, like where it was being taken. But at that time, when Pulcher did infiltrate, Caesar was uh the Pontifex
Pontus
Maximus,
Max,
so
yeah.
you can make a case for Caesar to be there. You can't even question it, actually. But yeah, this is the end of Caesar's first year as consul. Pretty eventful, pretty exciting, if you ask me. Even though the latter half was pretty quiet, but the first few months more than compensated, and the build up. And Caesar now departs. He has 5 years of proconsular imperium. He has 4 veteran legions, which are soon gonna be 8 within a year. And the
Basically the
Gallic
basis.
Wars and Caesar's rise to military glory are just beginning. But that is it on what I want to talk about Caesar's first year as a consul. Greg, thanks for letting me take you hostage this time for a change.
Of course, for once, a non military episode. And before I let the audience go, again, if you're not checking us out on YouTube, please do so. We put up a lot of maps for help with the geography, our portraits of all the key characters, and sometimes clips. And if you'd like to further support the channel, consider checking out the YouTube membership at the Pacific War channel on YouTube, or my Patreon account at www.patreon.com/the Pacific War channel. By joining either of these, you get access to the exclusive podcast series, which is 36 episodes and ongoing, I think now. Early access to all the content I make, and voting rights for the subjects I will tackle next. Until next time, over and out.